Hey Libra, how are you? This is Jen, and you have joined me on my channel, Lady Tarot 911. Thanks so much for being here. I am a little stuffy, sorry. I think it's just the cold weather. We've got a lot of snow here in Idaho, and so I'm just a little stuffed up, I guess. But I am grateful that we are coming upon our New Year's weekend, and I'm going to do a read for you from the 31st, which is Friday, to January 2nd, Sunday, so the weekend heartbeat. And we're going to take a look at how you are closing out 2021 on Friday and how you are ringing in the new year and what the energy is going to be like. I do know that the 2022 year is supposed to be magic and just magical energy. A lot to do with the redo from 2020 because we kind of all got gypped from the magic that was, I guess, set to come in that year because of COVID. So this year is supposed to be extremely promising and exciting and abundant for many people, for humankind. But I am going to go ahead and get started with my journey deck. I hope you guys all had a good Christmas. Oh, my hair is driving me crazy. All right, so Spirit, what do you have for Libra for December 31st, Friday through January 2nd, 2022? Sunday, upcoming Sunday, yeah. This weekend, Friday through Sunday, Friday the 31st through January 2nd for Libras, love, life, and relationships. What do you have for Libra, love, life, and relationship? What do you have for Libra, love, life, and relationship? All right. So, Libra, looks like you have the... So this card, a lot of cards are the same in a lot of the readings. Let's see if I can put that there without a glare. Temperance, this is about restoring balance, restoration. Temperance is about not necessarily building, but just it's a divine intervention type of card is what I was looking for. Sorry, that took me a minute. So we have all sorts of major arcana cards that are divine intervention, meaning their destiny. It's supposed to happen, but this is about judgment. Is another one that's been coming out a lot with temperance, but temperance is about tempering, just evening out, balancing out, bringing back into balance, restoration, and patience. So that is what you have for your overall energy for this weekend coming up. All right, and this is going to be for Friday the 31st. You know what? You can't see this. There we go. So Friday the 31st, here's your energy. And I know I'm going to try and get a camera that you can actually see dual angles. I think those are really nice. That way you guys can see those cards. I'll bring it down here. Okay, and then this is for the 31st on Friday. This will be for January 2nd, and this will be for, or January 1st, and this will be for January 2nd. So this is New Year's Day. So New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and then Sunday. All right. So you have for Friday, Three of Pentacles. I feel like Libras, you are, especially with this Temperance card, so Temperance and Three of Pentacles, I feel the energy as it's almost like a coming together, a reconciliation, a balancing out of, as you can see, there's two people, which is interesting because it's It's Three of Pentacles, 3 instead of 2, but it's about these two working together and collaborating, which the Temperance card shows that this process, working together, working on projects or goals, being together, creating abundance for yourselves, creating a life, is going to be balanced out this week or this weekend on the 31st. So really good cards so far, really good cards. So then on New Year's Day, it looks like you have Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is about being in our heads, getting too caught up with worry and concern. It's about, could be about negative self-talk. It could be cutting information or cutting thoughts that you're having about yourself or somebody else or a situation. What we will clarify all of these cards to kind of get in deep another layer. So Sunday, it looks like you have Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is very much about being very assertive, very no nonsense, sharp. She can also be very cutting. She cuts out what doesn't serve her. She cuts out anything that's going to play games or manipulate. She is right there to work alongside the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. They just are no nonsense, straight up kinds of energies that just that take control, that take charge. So, all right, so let's go ahead and clarify, and I will tell you what I'm feeling, the energy combining these two cards. Spirit, please show me Libra for December 31st, 2021 into January 2nd, 2022. Please clarify these cards for Libra and their love and relationship or relationships. All right. So it looks like you have, so underneath the deck, these two are going to go together, Temperance and Restoration, obsessions. Okay, so this makes sense though, because if there's strong obsessions, it says strong desires or attachments. So obsessions can be anything, obsessed with self-talk that might be, negative, about obsession with another person, obsession with some type of crutch, alcohol, passionate exercises, if you know what I mean. Obsessed with, you could be obsessed with anything. You could be obsessed with always having attention. You could be obsessed with, constantly feeding your ego. You could be obsessed with constantly, causing issues, sabotaging things in your life. So obsessions and temperance. So this is telling us that temperance is the overall driving energy force of this reading. And so temperance will be helping balance the energy of obsessions this weekend. And it looks like, so it could be that since this is the first card alongside that temperance, it could be obsessions with, being with somebody, obsession about another person. So I just wanted to point that out real quick. This does go over the major energy. So you've got the temperance and obsessions, giving you an idea of what the driving energy is around the whole read for the weekend. All right, so it looks like your first card for Three of Pentacles. So on Friday the 31st, so on New Year's Eve, okay, it looks like somebody will be reaching out to you, or you will be reaching out to somebody else to collaborate. This could be to, I mean, from anything, to reminisce about the end of the year, to work on a project, to, I mean, it is New Year's Eve, and so this could be that you're going to be receiving communication in regards to maybe if you want to go out or being invited somewhere. But it looks like they are reaching out to communicate. News or messages are coming soon. So you'll be in a, you know, if you choose to accept this, it'll be a, you know, working together type of moment that's, you know, enjoying the holiday and enjoying each other's company. Yeah, so that's what I have for the 31st. And then on the 1st, on New Year's Day 2022, can you believe how fast this year has gone? I mean, it's been just a whirlwind, at least for me. Okay, so Page of Swords. Let me see what your clarifying card is. Very soon. Very soon the waiting is over. There needs to be a decision made. So somebody's in their head about a decision that has been draining them a lot of their energy. I can see that. This energy is really heavy. It's also very powerful with Jupiter and Jupiter transitioning this weekend, I think on the 29th. So as you can see right here, that's where I got a lot of that feeling, was that there's a lot of energy going into these thoughts. And this could be very well obsessive thoughts like we talked about, and obsessions over, you know, options in one's life and needing to make a decision. And then, you know, the universe giving you time to do that, but then saying, okay, time's up. You know, we want a decision. We want to deal with any karmic, you know, repayment. We need to balance out energy. We need to balance out, you know, the end of the year. We need to balance out lessons and relationships and soulmates. We need to get things wrapped up for the year. We need to get things handled. And I believe that you are, you know, you're in your head trying to figure out what you want to do that's going to be best for you. And you're needing to make a decision, and it looks like it'll be coming very soon. So then on Sunday, the 2nd of January, you have the Queen of Swords, and the clarifying card for that is book, gain more knowledge. So it says gain more knowledge, use your intuition to see the answer. So let me tell you very quickly that 2022 is supposed to be very much the year of using our souls and our hearts to balance the logical and practical that we've kind of all been accustomed to over this last little while, as the ages, you know, have passed by, and the last stage before this current stage of the age of Aquarius, it was in Taurus, and Taurus is very grounded, very traditional type of energy. And here we go, and we jump into 2021, and it is the age of Aquarius, which is very much digital thinking and our higher selves type of thinking. And now we jump into 2022, which is a lot about magical energy coming about, making good choices, having good karma, and learning the lessons from 2020 that we needed to learn. Because the universe is saying, all right, I'm going to give you this, you know, this wraparound energy, this reset of energy for you. What are you going to, you know, what are you going to do with that? Have you learned your lessons? Are you going to take the correct path? And are you going to get out of your head here and make choices that are best for your life? Are you going to work with others, like the collaboration, the Three of Pentacles? And this one is just stating that, going along with that, you know, gaining knowledge that might be spiritual and using that to propel you into a really abundant, prosperous year. 2022, the magic that is supposed to be coming in, not only for a whole group of people that are, you know, spiritually awakening, but a wrap up of the last couple of years of soul cycles that have been somewhat behind because of COVID as well, and the shutdown to the world with that. It does look like maybe there's something that you don't know that you need to find out before you allow yourself to be in this cutting type of sharp energy. Maybe there's something that you need to look at in regards to knowledge before taking action, like the Queen of Swords would. So, and using your intuition, learning how to use your intuition, that's the biggest lesson I could tell anybody. If I was asked about my spiritual journey, absolutely, without a doubt, it's about listening to my intuition. And I've learned to identify it. And it's not that hard. It just removes any type of 3D thinking out of the equation. So when you hear your intuition speaking to you, you know it's your intuition and not just like your mind. And intuition wants what's going to be best for you, and the universe does too. And it's merciful. It wants you to be happy. You need to slow down the mind and slow down the mouth, and just open up that third eye to receiving information, receiving guidance that you get just right away within seconds, and you take action on that because you feel in your soul that that's going to be a good decision for you. So, all right. So Libra, that's what I have for you. It looks like you're just taking charge of your life and of the cycle that's beginning. You're stepping into a lot of power and assertiveness for yourself and making decisions, and just trying to not only balance out energy, but also coming together and working together and, connecting with others this weekend, and balancing out past obsessions with, any of these things. Obsession is just a imbalance to our energy. That's what that is. And we do need to control that. And the best way that I could offer any advice that I've learned about obsessions and Eight of Swords, which is getting in your head, is to get distracted. Whenever you start to feel like your mind is going to, is playing tricks on you or telling you something that is just out of fear, our mind wants to protect us from anything out of the ordinary and of change. And so when it does that, it makes you fear things that maybe aren't things that are going to manifest, or maybe it's not even, something that is in the picture to be worried about. However, our brain gets some type of signal and starts freaking out, telling us it's different. And then we get stuck in our head with all these thoughts, like the Page of Swords, going nowhere except crazy. I guess that's the best way to put it. So, sorry guys, I think I took a Zyrtec, and because I ran out of my Liridine for my allergies, because I thought maybe that's what this was, and I'm getting sleepy all of a sudden. So hopefully I've made sense. It looks like a really good weekend for you. It just looks like you are coming back into your power and making your own decisions for what's going to be best in your life. I wish you a very happy New Year, Libra. Thank you so much for being here and watching the video, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.